So welcome to another episode of the Chris Show. I definitely got a full slate of news, so be sure to tune in. I also just want to say, make sure you're subscribed because I've been seeing my videos, my views have been going up, but some of you haven't been subscribing, you haven't been liking or commenting or participating when I said to participate in a certain thing. Just be sure, just be mindful. I know you guys are there, but I want to make sure you're there fully, so be sure to participate. And like I said, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Because there's always going to be some new Chris to be tuned in for. So for this week, we have The Flash. Not the TV Flash, we have the movie Flash, Ezra Miller. And he was in an incident, and this incident is career ruining. He was choking a fan, and not just any fan, a female fan, and he's a male. So I'm going to go into that, but let's just say Ezra Miller might be finished. We also have the XFL, a league that wanted to start and get those people that were tired of the politics in the NFL and the kneeling and all that. Well, push comes to shove, they're one of the first casualties of the coronavirus because that league is no more, it's non-existent, they shut down, and there's no plans to open up in 2021. So I'm going to go into that and the impact that has. Is that the first of many businesses to come that are going to shut down for good, or is this just a flash in the pan? So be sure to tune in for that. And then lastly, I got an update for you guys with Yaya Mayweather, NBA Youngboy and all that. Let's just say there's going to be some years faced in this court trial. Shit's not going away. Shit's getting serious. Be sure to tune into the Chris Show this week so you know what's going to be going down. So Ezra Miller, a name that when you just hear it, it's not too big, but when you think he was in the Batman vs. Superman movie, he was in the Justice League movie, of course, and he's part of the Fantastic Beasts franchise. If you're into Harry Potter, you probably know who he is. But either way, he's a guy that's heading for stardom because the Flash movie was slated for release in the next year or two. That was going to be his big solo movie to maybe jumpstart him. But now, fans are outraged. Before I get into why they're outraged, let me just show it to you guys.
Learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal? Whoa, bro.
There was a little bit of confusion. Was this a joke? Were these people playing around? Was it serious? But as more and more news came out, Ezra had to be escorted out. It actually wasn't a joke. It was serious. He was like, so you want to fight or something? And he tried choking her. It's a career-ending move, especially in this time and age, because we don't need to be putting up with that. We don't need to be putting up with assholes. We don't need to be putting up with people that put their hands on fans like that. I've been talking about this in previous videos with DaBaby, but DaBaby is a rapper in the industry that it's a little more accepting or a little more willing to bypass that than in Hollywood. You make one mistake in Hollywood, that's your whole career. It could be gone in an instant. And he's about to learn real quick that I've been reading bad news about not just him being replaced, but instead of him being replaced, it's just going to be Flash is going to be dropped altogether, the movie. Because this movie's been in productions for over years. It's been pushed back many a times. So this gives him that last little ammunition to be like, you know what, Ezra, you fucked up, and because you fucked up, we just gonna pull the whole thing. So we're gonna see about that. So that's what's been leaking over the weekend about Flash is gonna be done altogether. But either way, Ezra Miller's career is probably finished. He's not gonna recover from this. If he is, he's gonna be in indie roles or smaller roles. Him getting a role like Flash and stuff like that, I don't see it happening. So you let me know in the comment section. Do you think this is a career-defining move for Ezra Miller? If you're a fan of him, are you not a fan of him afterwards? Or if you didn't even know who he was and you saw this, you're just like, yeah, fuck this guy. Or you're one of the people, everyone makes mistakes, you want to at least give someone a second chance, and you want to give Ezra another chance as Flash. Me personally, I'm more the, people deserve second chances, but choking a fan, and you know how with movies, if a certain amount of people aren't going to go to your movie, that's just like 100 or 200 million lost and, gross sales. So just keeping Ezra could potentially lose them money because DC movies, let's be real, that Birds of Prey movie that just came out didn't do well. There's been a lot of mixed reviews with DC movies already, so to already have someone that's controversial and you're going to have a movie that could flop, I can see them pulling the plug. The XFL You remember this way back in 2002 where the guy, he hate me and stuff. I never got into the league. It shut down. But Vince McMahon, he was dead set on, we gonna bring it back. We gonna give you guys some football to watch when NFL isn't on. It's gonna be good. It had a good first week or two. I saw a lot of people talking about it on Twitter. I saw people, I'm just happy to have sport. But we all know coronavirus came and it went. It didn't go well for them because XFL is having to shut down for good. All the players, coaches, trainers, everybody was released out of their contracts. They're free to do whatever they want. The league isn't going to be coming back in 2021 as of now because it's different when you're a league that's been going on for 50 years. You have all this revenue, you have all this history, you have all these things you're able to maintain if something like this happens. But you're a brand new league like XFL and you're trying to get your ground up. You got to get revenue to be able to pay people, to be able to withhold things. And they just did not have enough time for that. They only had 3 or 4 games of football to build up the revenue. That's definitely not enough time. They needed the whole season. They needed everything to go right to be able to go forward. So now Vince McMahon, who's taken many losses before, is taking another big loss. I wonder how this affects him financially. And I just want to know, is the XFL the first of many things that are going to shut down? I've seen AMC theaters talk about they may not be able to open back up. I've seen comic book stores say they're going to never be able to open back up. So what do you guys think are some other things that are going to go away for good? Because this coronavirus, this is life changing, y'all. This has never happened before. Think about even when the Great Depression. Those people are still able to go outside and still be able to do what they need to do. Here, businesses that are making billions are shut down. So it's just uncharted territory. And this, I just want to go back. And this goes back to show that to people that are mad at the average Americans aren't able to last a whole month off their savings. If these corporations and businesses aren't able to last a whole month without it, how the hell are we supposed to? How the hell is the average American supposed to? So at this time, stop with this blaming people, you're a loser shit, doing that. Just have some compassion for people. We're all going through it. Whether it's not you, it's probably a family member that has a tough time and maybe you gotta help them. There's a lot of things going on. Some people can't pay rent. Some people are still waiting for unemployment. Some are waiting for this $1,200. So be understanding. And let me know in the comment section. Are you sad about the XFL going, or you didn't care about it like I did? Are you worried about a lot of other businesses shutting down potentially? Because I definitely am, and I definitely think the real world is not going to be the same post-coronavirus. But hey, man, we just living in it, and I'm just reporting it. So let me know what you guys got to say. Okay, so if you didn't see my last video, Yaya Mayweather and NBA Youngboy are together and dating. As we all know, NBA Youngboy has a lot of baby mamas. Basically, one of his baby mamas was over. Yaya wasn't having it. They got into an altercation. She stabbed her, was arrested. NBA Youngboy hoisted the bail. She was there the next day. He went on this Instagram rant, attacked Floyd and Kodak. And Yaya didn't say anything when he went at Floyd. So now that I gave you the quick rundown, if you want more of a rundown, definitely go to the video. I'm going to leave a link in the description. So Yaya, after this stabbing, she did this in Texas. That's the wrong state to be breaking the law in because their penalties are severe and harsh. She's facing up to 99 years in prison. I think she's facing 99 years in prison because the person tried to stab a pregnant woman. That's where she really fucked up. Don't try and stab a pregnant woman so you can get tried for both potentially. But either way, when it comes to people with money, Yaya has Floyd, NBA Youngboy. She hired Jay Prince's lawyer, so chances are she's not going to see that time, but she might serve a little time. She might even do a year. Who knows how that's going to happen. Well, I don't think she's going to serve 99 years. But Floyd's response was an indiscreet response. Floyd deleted Yaya off his social media. He posted a video of him and his son boxing. He goes, I've made some mistakes, but I'm trying to be the best dad that I can. So to me, that looks like Floyd is kind of like, hey, Yaya, you didn't stick up for me when Yo Bam said fuck Floyd and shit. So, I'm just going to I don't fuck with you no more. I ain't vibing with you. I still got my son at least. That's kind of the vibe I got. And then NBA Youngboy and Kodak have still been going at it, but Kodak's in prison, so what really can transpire? It's just niggas talking, you know, this or that and this and that. Nothing really new to report on that, but I wanted to let you guys know Yaya's definitely facing up to 99 years in prison if she's convicted. I don't think she's going to be convicted. Her dad has definitely disowned her or not claiming her at the moment. Will that be resolved in the future? Who knows? And then let me know in the comments section, guys. Do you think she's actually going to be convicted? Or the fact that she has money and a good lawyer, she's going to get off like most famous people do? And do you think her and Floyd will ever reconcile their relationship, or is that dead is gone? Because Floyd's a pretty stubborn guy, so who knows? But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update because when I released a Yaya video before, it was like really fresh and there wasn't enough new news to give. So yeah, this is mainly what I wanted to talk about this week. You know, I'm still doing my best to not talk about the coronavirus as much as possible, but it happened to be involved in the XFL story, so we talked about it. And as far as Ezra Miller, I don't know, man. When you're that famous, you can ruin your life in one mistake, and he definitely ruined his life. He's probably going to be dropped from The Flash. He ain't going to be picked up for any big movies. So RIP to Ezra Miller's career. That's me pouring out my fake 40, but whatever. And RIP to XFL. I mean, I'm pouring a fake 40, but I don't really even care for the XFL, honestly. But it is what it is. I don't want to see people lose their jobs and stuff like that. But I was never going to support the league anyways. And then with the Yaya situation, y'all gotta pick people better, and y'all gotta be around better people, and hopefully Yaya realizes she needs to get her life in order. Maybe she reconciles with Floyd. But as you know, I post my videos Monday, noon Eastern time. I post my gym videos Thursday, noon Eastern time. Be sure to check out Chris. Turn on the notification bell for all my videos. Like, comment, share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. This Chris. I'm out. This motherfucker.